When it rains, water travels from the top of a stormwater catchment down to the sea. On its journey, water travels over the ground as overland flow, through pipes and road culverts, and along channels and streams. In very heavy rain or intense downpours, the amount of stormwater can exceed our pipes and streams' capacity and flood our communities. Due to climate change increasing the frequency and size of storm events, many houses in low-lying areas and floodplains are now at increased risk of flooding. While more or larger pipes may resolve some issues, it's not always possible or cost-effective to do so. We need to make more space for water to flow safely through our neighbourhoods without causing risk to people and property. Creating blue-green networks is one way we can do this. A blue-green network is the creation of open parkland within the floodplain of a stream to better carry rainwater during a storm, diverting it away from neighbouring buildings. During dry weather, the park functions as normal for the community to enjoy. To create a blue-green network, some buildings may need to be removed to create the park and widen the stream. Usually these are houses with a high flood risk, but not all houses that flood need to be removed, and some houses that don't currently flood may need to be removed for the blue-green network to function properly. Deciding which properties to remove involves looking at the area as a whole. In this example, all of the properties will flood in an extreme storm that has a 1% chance of occurring every year, known as a 100-year event. These properties are in a low-lying floodplain close to the stream, which floods when the stream overtops. These properties flood because the culvert downstream is too small and creates a blockage in heavy rain. While increasing the size of the culvert would reduce the flood risk to the properties upstream, it also increases the risk to the downstream properties, so by itself won't solve the problem. Removing all the properties from a floodplain and surrounding area is costly and disruptive. Instead, by removing a small number of properties and deepening and widening the stream, we could create a blue-green network. This reduces risk for the whole community, particularly the remaining neighbouring homes. The increased water capacity downstream allows the culvert to be expanded safely, helping the upstream houses as well. The planted stream will improve water quality and add ecological value, while the park will be a place for people to use and enjoy. Blue-green networks already exist in Tāmaki Makaurau, including Te Auaunga in Mount Roskill, Awakere wetlands in Takanini, and Tai Aotea Creek in Browns Bay. To create the space needed for a blue-green network, some houses in high flood risk areas have to be removed. The majority of these will be identified through the property categorisation and buyout process, which has been set up by Auckland Council and the government in response to the severe weather events of early 2023. Making Space for Water is Auckland Council's 10-year flood resilience program and includes 7 initiatives, one of which is creating blue-green networks. 12 areas have been initially identified, though some may not go ahead and new projects may be introduced. Once clusters of houses have been categorised and agreed for removal, the extent of the project can be fully scoped and delivered. Construction of the first blue-green networks is likely to begin from 2026, with most being completed within the 10-year program period. Visit the Auckland Council website to find out more.